Celebrities. What makes them so special? Why do we treat them the way that we do? Is it because of their artistry? If it was just that, then Dwayne has the acting skills of a Rock Johnson, wouldn't be the highest paid actor in the world. Is it how they carry themselves? I don't think so. I believe the answer is in their ability to inspire. Just like heroes, celebrities are a reflection of the values the general public hold close to their hearts. Their ability to inspire gives them celebrity status. So today, we're going to judge celebrities based off of how inspirational they are. Now, I know you're going to ask, how can we tell if a celebrity is inspirational or not? That's a good question. When you see the word inspiration, what is the first thing you think of? Let me answer that for you. Quotes. Life quotes your 55-year-old aunt is posting on Facebook are literally inspiration distilled to its finest form. That's why we're gonna judge celebrities based off of theirs. Because what is more inspirational than a bunch of celebrities who've lost touch with reality giving their opinions on life? Okay, I'll be judging the quotes based on two factors. The first is the content of the quote. Obviously, the shit you say has to be good shit. The second criterion is aura. Two people can say the same thing, but depending on how they deliver it, it can come off completely differently. Like Rick Ross calling Drake a white boy versus Kendrick taking away Drake's N-word pass. Aura. You might say now, isn't it unfair to judge celebrities based on one quote that they said, irrespective of context? To that I say, I'm the fairest person in the galaxy. But if that doesn't alleviate your concerns, the second fairest person in the galaxy, ChatGPT, will be the one picking the quotes for me. And I trust it will do a good job. The first celebrity we're going to talk about is Dwayne Johnson, since we already mentioned him earlier. Success isn't always about greatness. It's about consistency. Consistent hard work leads to success. Greatness will come. So, if we look at the content of this quote, I would say it's not bad. He makes a good observation about greatness, that underneath all the glitz and glamour, there's a foundation of consistency and hard work. It's also a hopeful quote, because he is saying, if you commit to this hard work, greatness will come. It's pretty good. Now let's talk about aura. In terms of aura, it's pretty lackluster. If I had to come up with a food equivalent for this, I would say it's white bread. It's good, substantial even, but that's it. There's no special sauce on it, no finesse. All the words he uses are bland words that don't require any imagination. Success, consistency, greatness. When I read this quote, nothing sparks in my mind. I'm not moved. And the other thing is, wasn't he recently outed for showing up 8 hours late to set and peeing in water bottles? That's not very consistent if you ask me. But that's not a factor in today's judgment. So considering everything, I will put him in C tier. Mid. Moving on, we're gonna judge Drake and Kendrick. Firstly, because I'm a big Kendrick fan, but more importantly, because it's topical. Let's start with sometimes, it's the journey that teaches you a lot about your destination. I swear, Drake can't stop taking L's. What the f does this mean? Huh? Sometimes the journey tells you about the destination? Why sometimes? This seems like an every time sort of situation. When are there times that the journey doesn't teach you about the destination? This is like saying, sometimes the process of making fried rice teaches you about fried rice. He probably just wanted a life is about the journey, not the destination quote, but f***ed up and said some nonsense instead. Content F tier. Aura is okay, cause at least he used the words journey and destination, which gives off an adventurous vibe, even if it's ripped off another quote. These are the sort of lines you get when Drake doesn't have his ghostwriters helping him. I'll put him in D tier. D for Drake, and also his massive dick.
Okay, Kendrick time, 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 Kendrick time.
If I'm gonna tell a real story, I'm gonna start with my name. I know I started this section by saying I'm a big Kendrick fan, so maybe my bias is showing. But damn, this is a good quote! He's saying if he tells a story or creates a moment, it will be authentically his own. He won't hide behind a facade, but instead start with his name and take all the adulation or criticism that comes with it. The quote is catchy, it's memorable, it's grand. Not much else to say. S tier. Next, let's do Taylor Swift, because you can't do a celebrity tier list without mentioning the biggest celebrity in the world. Just be yourself. There is no one better. The quote is good, even if it's another slice of white bread like the Rock one. It's uplifting, it's good-hearted, and I'm sure it's impacted millions of lives, because anything Taylor Swift does has legions of teenagers crying on the floor. Before you throw rocks at me, let me paint an image for you. You turn on the TV to watch the 2024 Olympics and hear, 7-year-old prodigy Kim Jun-hyuk is now the youngest athlete ever to become a gold medalist in the Olympics. Did you know, aside from being an elite Olympic athlete, he is also one of his nation's leading scientists. People are hailing this young boy as the next coming of Isaac Newton because he has an IQ over 190. News just in, he will be donating his eyeballs to the poor as a way to give back to his community. It's like, damn, maybe that guy is better than me. And I'm not saying that you should be covetous or envious of other people's lives. You should find your own strength and stand proud behind it. But to say there's no one better is to not look at yourself honestly. How are you supposed to improve if you don't recognize the strength in others and the weakness in yourself? It takes a humble heart to look at other people and say, damn, this person is better than me right now. Let me build myself up to the point where I can also become great. Perhaps I'm reading too deep into this short quote, but I'm just gonna be myself because there is no one who could have given a better analysis than me. Taylor Swift goes into B tier. Huh? Yo, what is that? Hey, watch out! Watch out!
You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray.
I like criticism. It makes you strong. Why does this quote sound like it came from an intelligent caveman? Me like criticism. It make you strong. Everything LeBron says and does always becomes a meme. It makes me sad to realize that LeBron will retire soon. When that inevitable day dawns, the internet will lose one of its great heroes of meme culture. As for the quote itself, it's another entry in LeCap's long list of bold-faced lies. Either that or he must have learned the quote in that one book he keeps reading the first page of. Let's be honest, no one likes criticism. We deal with it because we have to, and because no one is perfect. But to say you get pleasure out of being criticized is weird. Especially coming from the man who likes being in the public spotlight more than any celebrity of my lifetime. Which is not a bad thing, by the way. I don't know why people act like wanting attention is egotistical. Oh, is it egotistical to want to be seen, heard, loved, and have your hard work acknowledged by other people? But I digress. For content, it's a big fat cap, but the aura is infinitely meme-worthy, so my glorious Pookie Bear goes into A tier. Anyway, that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you have time, please check out my last video. I think it's pretty good, even though it's a little slow paced at the start. You can just fast forward through the first minute maybe. If you want to see more content from me, please consider supporting me, liking, sharing, commenting, all the good stuff. It's difficult to make videos while working full time, so I need all the support that I can get. I'm even considering to reveal my face next time just so I can have some footage to work with, because I'm tired as fuck.
LeBron James.
Scream if you love Monkey Island.